Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. I am just trying to summarize whatever I have told in Malayalam in my YouTube lectures. So many people from different parts of India are calling me for uploading more and more English messages. So I was doing that. I will continue to do that. Now first I want to tell you about the word connected with the death. In English we used to say expired, or he is no more, or he is breathed the last, he died. These words can be used for anyone or everyone, independent of his academic qualification, his scholarly knowledge or anything. But in Indian languages, particularly in Malayalam, there are 14 words used for explaining the death of an individual. All the 14 words are connected or can be used depending upon the person, how he lived before death. You know, when a sannyasi dies, we never used to say sannyasi expired, breathed the last. We say samadhi. Like that, swargarohan kiya hai, divangad ho gaya hai, mar chuka hai, mar gaya hai. Like that, depending upon the individual's background and how he lived before death, selected words are used in Indian languages for the English word dead or death. That's the greatness of Indian languages. Next, we have to just see how the Christian priests are now dealing with the rulers. A group of Christian bishops and other priests went to Sri Narendra Modi, discussed with him and offered all the support. In the beginning they were continuously targeting against Sri Modi on the destruction of the Christian churches and Garvapasi and so on. When nothing of that sort is available now, and when the Christians are now very sure that when Congress will not come back, the Italian lady and her son may not become the Prime Minister of India, then the Christians started drifting towards Modi and supporting and appreciating and blessing and guiding and telling all the good about the present NDA government and Sri Narendra Modi. This is known as the Christian tactics. They know how to deal with the people. Next point, the water in the well. You know, during rainy season the well will be almost full of water, rain water or good water, potable water. But suppose you are thinking that you will preserve the water for the summer vacation. It will not be retained in the well. It will be continuously drained off. Suppose you are continuously taking the water from the well, naturally water will be oozing out and you will be getting the water. Like the water in the well, we are expected to spend our money, making or earning the money, spending and investing the money. This should be done, otherwise the money will also drain off. Just like water in the well, we have to give, we have to use, we have to spend money which we earned, otherwise that will also be drained off. Next point in the advertisement, we can see that the family members, the children and others are told to live an artificial cleanliness and a neat life. Artificially keeping themselves away from the nature should never be done in the name of cleanliness. We have to play in the ground, in the soil, work in the soil, work in the paddy field, and walk in the ground. These are all mixing with the nature. When we allow our children to grow, it should not be the growth like a broiler chicken. It should be the growth mixing and involving the nature and the natural. The children should be there in the rain. They should get the feeling of hot sun. They should get the feeling of the cold winter. They should get the feeling of walking in the soil barefooted. These are all the experience that we should give to our children when living with the. Next, whenever we use the words, three type of meanings are there. The three type of meaning in Sanskrit, vachyartha, word by word meaning. When you make a sentence and communicate to somebody else, it has got a meaning which is known as vachyartha. Vachyartha means word by word meaning. Then vyengyartha. Vyengyartha means hidden meaning. Lakshyartha, the meaning which we get when the purpose is made clear. So Lakshyartha, what is the goal of such a communication, such a message? So Vachyartha of a sentence, word by word meaning. Vyengyartha, hidden meaning. Lakshyartha, the message that is to be conveyed. So whenever you are talking with somebody else, all the three meanings should be made very clear, and never part by part of that should get communicated. The clarity of these three should be there, otherwise the ultimate aim of your discussion or communication will not work. Next question, many people used to ask me one question. What should be the name that I should put for my children, my newly born child, baby, or what name I should put for my house? Remember that you select a word. Don't give the freedom of selecting the name for your child or your home to somebody else. You select, you spend some time and then select, then only give the name to your home, your vehicle, or your child. The freedom for your moving forward should not be given to others. You may take the suggestion, but unnecessarily creating an impression that I respect you, so you should give the name for my child. I worship you, I adore you, I think you are my guru, so you give me the name for my child or for my home. Such an attitude is wrong. You may take this suggestion, but never decision should be given to other persons. Next point, the so-called progressives. What is meant by progress? Progress means mentally, physically, family-based, culturally, society-based, socially, and nation-based. Sustainable and permanent benefit should be derived out of that vision. That is the vision of a progressive. Progressive or radicalist or revolutionarist or atheist does not mean or do not mean that only looking forward without looking backward. Looking forward is good, but looking backward is also needed, because many good things are available from behind, from our tradition, from our culture. All the modern things need not be good always. You know, the pesticide, you know, the plastic, you know, many of the medicines used nowadays. Many of the modern things are getting proved that are dangerous for human beings and for the environment. So don't think that all the modern things are good. Never think that all the old things are bad. Take good from the old and also good from the modern. Integrate them. That is what is meant by progressive approach, advancement, development. That is what is meant by growth and so on. Unfortunately, the radicalists, the revolutionary party people, the atheists, the communists, they think that only modern will be utilized. Unfortunately, They were opposing the computer, they were opposing the industrialization, they were opposing the mechanization, they were opposing all the good things of the modern, and now they are the real preachers of those things. They carry the computer, they start their own industry using the mechanical systems available. So, dialectical opportunism. It is not dialectical materialism. So, but you should not be like that. Take good from the back and also take good from the front. Now, next point is about a theorem. One person, a group of students asked me, is there any theorem in Sanskrit? There are hundreds of theorems in Sanskrit. Say for example, Leibniz's theorem, first discovered in India. Vargair yujamvad vigunair nirekair vargikritayir varjita yukma vargaihi vyasam cha shadakinam vibhajet balam swam vyasaya trinikine paridhis tadasyat. This is a theorem connected with the diameter and the circumference of a circle. Then sin theta, cos theta, tan theta theorem. Chava chatatat baladovi tadvat chava hadat vyadi hadat trimaurvya labdani yukmani valanyadodas chavada yukmani chavistararthad vinyasya chopati upaditya tacheshau puja kodi guna upaveda. Puja means r sin theta, kodi means r cos theta. So the value of pi given through a theorem chaduradhigam shadamashtagunam dvashashtistada sahasrana ayudadvaya vishkambasya asanno savrata varinaha. I am not going to explain all the meaning, that somewhere I have done already. I need not repeat it. Paridehe shadbhagajya vishkambardena satulya. If you are cutting the circle into 6 equal parts and the arc connected with a cord, the length of the cord of 1/6 of the arc is equal to the radius of the circle. Paridehe shadbhagajya vishkambardena satulya. So, samavarinahasyardha vishkambardena hadam savrittatulyam. So, 2 pi r by 2 samaparinahasya. You take the circumference, ardham by 2. 2 pi r by 2 is equal to pi r. Vishkambardena hadam into r, d by 2. So, pi r into r is equal to pi r square. That is the area of the circle. Like that, hundreds and thousands of vyasat manasangudidat Pradakaptam tri adi ayuk vimulaganaihi vyase trinikine kramachaha swamranam kritvavi paridiraneyuhu. This is Newton series, Sir Isaac Newton series. We have discovered 200-300 years prior to Sir Isaac Newton. Like that, I repeat the same sentence. So many theorems we have discovered. Unfortunately, we do not know about it. Our forefathers do not teach us, and the modern people also do not teach us. Next point is about Panchagavyam. Panchagavyam, you know, 5 products from the cow. The urine of the cow, the dung of the cow, the milk of the cow, the curd of the cow, and the ghee of the cow. So, milk, curd, ghee, urine, and cow dung. So, Gomayam cha navandidyat bhuishtam denu sambhavam sajalam shidilam shushkam kida vancha vivarjet. The fresh cow dung should be used. Only cow's dung should be used. All mixed in correct proportion, and that is used in spiritual activities, many of the rituals. But now Coimbatore Agricultural University and almost all over India, many universities have proved that Panchagavyam is the best bio-organic pesticide. Panchagavyam is the best bio-organic pesticide. So ancient Indian knowledge in different aspects can be utilized even today. You know the vaccination. Vaccination discovered in India 400 years ago. It was very commonly utilized in Bengal, known as Tika Sampradaya. Whenever smallpox or chickenpox are affected in an area, a cow will be given the injection of the smallpox and chickenpox virus. The pus coming out of the cow, that used to be put in a small bottle, iron bottle, and closed and buried under the soil for 1 year. 1 year it used to be buried in the soil. After 1 year it is taken out, and a bamboo leaf is taken. Bamboo leaf is taken and just scratched on the hand. You can see blood will be coming, bleeding will be taking place, skin cutting will be taking place. Little part of this pus is just smeared in the surface. That was the first vaccination ever done in the world, which is commonly practiced in Bengal, known as Tika Sampradaya. Next important point, when you are serving the nation, when you are doing something for our nation, our people, those who are suffering, then remember that the pain that you have to suffer, the obstacles that you have to face, the negative comment that you have to listen, the non-cooperative movement of the people, these are all common for you. Don't think that serving the nation, serving the people are easy tasks. They are not easy tasks. Many negatives you will have to face. But with the courage, with the conviction, with a powerful mind, continue your mission. People will follow you. I am very sure about it. But initially, whatever negatives will be taking place, be careful about it. Be careful about it. When I say careful about it, ignore about it. You march forward. Finally, you will be reaching your goal. Set your goal of national service. Work for that. Help the poor, help the hungry, help the sick, and help the old age people. Don't expect anything in return. Yajñātāt karmanonyatra, Bhagavad Gita line. Do it as you are offering to the society and the nation. People will be appreciating you in the course of time, not initially. And the next point, why one should not study Vedas. Nobody has been told. Janmanal jayate martya, by birth we are all human beings. Karmanal jayate dvija, by opting for a profession. By opting for a profession, we become engineer, chartered accountant, judge, advocate, or doctor, something like that. Brahmajnanena eva brahmana. Those who are learning Veda, they are known as Brahmana. Brahmana is not a caste at all. Brahmana is not a caste at all. Brahmana is a profession. Who has learned Veda, his name is profession. Just like doctors, engineers from different castes are there, from different religion are also there. If anybody learn Veda, his name is Brahmana. So you should learn Veda. No caste barrier, nothing of that sort is there for learning Vedas. People have told that one, you need not learn Veda. People have told, don't learn Veda. But our forefathers have never said you should not learn Veda. All the three has got different meaning. You need not learn Veda, don't learn Veda. These two have got different meaning from when I say you should not learn Veda. Nobody, no forefathers, no scholars have told you should not learn Veda. Learning Veda is difficult, not that easy. 10 swaras are there. Udatam, Anudatam, Swaridam, Devam, Hrasvam, Prajayam, Anunasika, Kambam, Dirgha, Gambam, Pludam. It's not that easy. You can learn Puranas, Itihasas, Bhagavad Gita, not that difficult. But learning Veda with Shruti is not that easy. That is why they have told, don't learn Veda. It is not necessary you to learn Veda. But they have never ever told that one you should not learn Veda. My request to you, learn Veda. Learn Veda and teach others. And by these points, I conclude the English message. Whatever I have given in the YouTube, I am explaining it. Just try to go to www.dharmanews.in, dharmanews.in, dharmaradio.in, dharmamessages.in, iish.org, and spread the message. Create WhatsApp group, create Facebook, and create YouTube, and spread the message to everyone. Let you be an ambassador of India and our forefathers. Devadabhya Pidrabhyascha Mahayogibhya Evacha Namaswadhaye Swahaye Nityameva Namo Nama. For all great scholars, and also for the great rishis, and also for our forefathers, Devadabhya and the nature, I am doing my Danda Namaskaram. Remember, our culture has been transferred to us by our forefathers. Just do your level best to hand it over to the next generation. Learn as much as possible. At least one or two selected area. Thoroughly learn, contribute your part, and then hand over to the next generation. You lived here, and Bharat, the motherland, our Bharat Mata and great rishis have given us the opportunity to learn and teach. Teach, teach, teach after learning. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.